Theresa May has announced plans designed to put anxiety at rest among EU citizens living in the UK and British citizens living in Europe. In the wake of Britain's decision to leave the EU, many people living in the UK and in EU member states have sought clarification on their futures. So, did the British Prime Minister put their minds at ease? Two families trying to make sense of the proposals shared their reactions with the BBC. Sally Christie-Henry, a social worker, met her British husband Jamie back in 2006 when he was a student in her native Denmark. A year later, she traveled with him to Edinburgh to complete her own studies. Without the EU, it's possible that they might never have met. "We both made use of free movement for our education," she told the BBC. "The EU is pretty important to us." The couple have since had a child, a little boy, who is also a British citizen. They live in the Shetland Islands, off Scotland's northeast coast. "This is our home," Sally said. "I never felt I wasn't welcome in the UK before the referendum. I've always felt welcome in Scotland. But the decision to leave the EU changed that." The Shetland Islands voted to remain by a 13% margin, and Sally says her colleagues, friends, and neighbors have all been at pains to make her feel welcome in the year since the result was announced. "It's not the people here, it's the government," she said. "From a political point of view, we're made to feel like we're not as good as UK now.